Virgo, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for late March, early April 2023. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business, as always, and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we can dip our toes into energy and see what's going on for the lovely Virgos. Yeah, these cards are trying to jump right out of my hands. Let's shuffle it up one time, see what we have for you this week. Talk to me, my gods. What's up with my beautiful Virgo friends? And yeah, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card, then we'll get into the full reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on, which is always interesting. But let's get it going. Let's get it popping for the Virgos. Talk to me, my gods. What's up? What do we got for my friends to lead us off here this week as we press into Aries season, one of the best times of year? It's my birthday season, my friends. But here we go. We have this Helping Hands card, beautiful energy, usually spiritual. It's tapped in, but there is big assistance necessary or coming through. Okay, now before we start pulling back the layers on that card, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the March subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of the promo, into the reading. Have a look at this card. So we see this lady there. She is taking a snooze, taking a nap. For some of you, this could be Spirit saying something about how much rest and sleep you're getting. Hopefully you're not having insomnia, but you might need to rest up. You might be a little hectic, a lot on the mind, a lot on your plate. So Spirit could be asking you to take care of yourself. Now notice that she is surrounded by hands. This is my Helping Hands card. So whether this is spiritual protection, spirit around you, helping you on your journey of life, it could be literal help and assistance. So you might need a hand. You might feel like you have way too much on your plate and you need someone to chip in. But for another portion of you, yeah, this could be someone hitting you up. So I wouldn't be surprised within the next day or so or a couple days, somebody hits you up and asks for assistance in some way. Okay, I'm not going to say which way, but let's get into tarot. It's an interesting energy, but I love the spiritual aspect of it. But yeah, I'm going to get you 3 cards in the upright before we get the intuitive, juicy stuff flowing. Let's shuffle it up one time for the Virgos here, my gods, please. And yeah, that first card, it doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a footnote. You know that already, though. So, last week's reading was titled A Sudden Shift, and there was a lot of movable, action-based energy last week. So there could be a lot of moving parts around whatever situations you're going through, right? Things could change on a whim. Things could shift up real quick. That was a big vibe I was picking up. Okay, so very fluid. So we'll see if we get any more solid energy this week, though. As you know, energy is very fluid. It's never set in stone, so only take this how it hits for you, my friends. Let's get you 3 cards. Always remember that we could be seeing your energy or somebody else's, right? So let's get these 3 cards. But if you watch tarot, you already know that. Okay, so this is a celebratory type of energy here in position number 1. We got the beautiful 3 of Cups here. Like it. Love it. Let's get 2 more. Celebrating something, partying it up, living it up. Maybe that's something you need. Okay, we got the Queen of Pentacles in position number 2. That could represent you. Let's get you 1 more here. Beautiful so far. Feeling a little skeptical, right? Usually when I get too many positive cards. All right, even more positive. We have the Knight of Cups, and you're also going to have a bonus that popped out with this Knight of Cups. Big emotional attachment. We have multiple people showing up this week. We got the 6 of Cups right here as your bonus. So let's talk about this, Virgo. There's a lot of interesting pieces in this week's reading. I'll go through, give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes before we get the juicy intuitive stuff. So right here at first look, the first thing I'm noticing is there is a ton of water energy with the 3 of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the 6 of Cups. In tarot, in divination, cups and water represent emotions. It's also very psychic, intuitive, deep type of energy. So a lot of you could be sensitive to your surroundings or emotionally tapped into others in this time. But this Queen of Pentacles adding that little bit of earth could be a nice grounding vibe. Now in position number 1, the 3 of Cups, this is why I was asking if you're celebrating something, if you're partying it up in some way. 3 of Cups isn't a bad card. It's happiness, it's merriment, it's get-togethers, it's just happy and fun, right? That's the best way I could describe this card. Now, of course, it could represent group outings, group activities, more than one individual. So the clarifier will really tell us the tale here. But when I see cards of celebration and then all positive next to it, I'm going to lean towards that optimistic way that there could be really good things coming up for you in the coming days and weeks. All right, so we're just going to place that down. Now, I always say that every card is a double-edged sword. They have positives, they have negatives. The rougher side of the Three of Cups could be somebody that over parties or overdoes it. It could represent somebody who has substance issues as well. But let's not go down that route. Moving to the center, we got the Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful. So earth sign energy, it could be you. It doesn't matter if you're male, female, anything in between. It could be another earth sign in your life. When I see her, I think of Empress type of energy, that goddess blessing type of energy. So there could be some good blessings coming in, especially next to all this positivity. Really, really nice, sturdy, abundant, overflowing. So this is very good for influxes of money. You might be business minded in this time as well, just going out and getting those pentacles. So this is a nice, sturdy card. And when we look at elemental mixes, when you mix earth and water, that is blessings, that is beautiful bounty. So far we're looking pretty good here. All right, now I'm just trying to not get too carried away, because when we clarify it, that could really switch up the game on us. But let's just place her down right there. Now, as we get to the back end, we got Prince Charming himself, the Knight of Cups. So it could be a water sign you're linked to. Just like all the Cups court cards, it could represent romance, love. All right, super silky, smooth talking individuals are represented by this guy. And when I get the Knight of Cups, it could just be deep emotional love and connection you have for somebody, or someone might have for you. Just a very powerful connection and bond. So I love this Knight of Cups. Now, in my style of reading, it could represent a way you might be feeling, an emotion you might be feeling when we clarify it, but it's creative, it's artistic. And once again, with all these cups, with all this water, there's a lot of emotion and energetic sensitivity. So whether you're a sensitive person or not, when we have all this water, your spidey senses could be tingling about certain things in this time. Not trying to say that to be fearful or anything. But moving to the very back end, we have the Six of Cups. A card of the past, a card of memories. So in this time, you might be taking walks down memory lane. This could be something returning from the past, a soulmate type of energy as well. So it's interesting that whether it's something from your past coming back around, or you just thinking about things that you've been through, things that you've done, or a person that you have much history with, could be highlighted with this card. So we're just going to place that down right there, and we're going to dive deeper on all this action, Virgo. Let's do that. We're going to jump in and clarify. All right, let's get a good shuffle here for my friends, my guides. Talk to me. What do we got for Virgo? Looking good so far, but remember, this could really switch it up. And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. What's going on that Three Cups? And yes, if you're a reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why this box is here. If you're feeling any messages that you want to give to Virgo, you can drop it down in the comments. I don't mind at all. All right, Three of Cups. Why is that Three Cups here for my friends, please? Thank you. Wow, this could be multiple really good things coming in here. Okay, so many options. You might have to make a tough choice or a tough decision, but I feel like a lot of you have a lot of options at your fingertips, even if you don't realize it. Even if, like, I said that and you're like, what are you talking about, options? I see a lot of possible paths opening up for the Virgo collective that have happy endings that lead towards a positive win of some kind or victory. We have the Seven of Cups. Now, if we are talking about a past connection or things that have happened in the past, maybe you're trying to think about the good times with something, like not think about the bad times, think about the good times that you've had with somebody. Sure, that could represent it, because this is an imaginative, daydreaming type of card. But when I see this, I think of paths and options, and I feel like for a lot of you, there are so many possibilities, almost endless possibilities that I'm feeling here for a lot of Virgos, whether we're talking about romance, whether we're talking about business or life in general. Even if it doesn't feel like it, I feel like I need to stress that. Like, even if like that's not hitting or it doesn't feel like it right now, just know that a lot of very positive things could be opening up. And I really want to see how the rest of it plays out with this Queen of Pentacles next to it. Because remember, I was speaking about blessings. So we're going to see what's up with her. I'm liking it so far, Virgo. Like, energetically, this is a really nice forecast so far. So what's going on that Queen of Pentacles? Multiple reasons to celebrate. Yeah, This is somebody getting what they deserve, and I don't mean that in like a fearful type of way. Like if you're a diligent, hardworking, honest type of individual, this is somebody reaping a harvest, and once again, these blessings coming in. And it's not like this person has done it unearned. These are energies that I think a lot of you should claim if possible, because like it's just feeling better and better as we press forward. And I really feel like a lot of Virgos need a good reading like this. Double seven, so watch out for the number signs, the synchronicities from spirit, all earth and water here. Energy of blessings, and it feels massive, my friends. And I don't feel like it's just limited to one thing or another, because we have emotion, we have monetary, so we're getting a beautiful mix of different areas of life. So for a lot of you, there could be things clicking, starting to click on all cylinders and improve and get better. The influxes of money as well. Keep your eyes open for various massive blessings here, my friends. I would be very optimistic. We're going to move over to that Knight of Cups. This is good. And it could be karmic related as well when I'm speaking about these big, massive blessings with the Seven of Pentacles. That's reaping a good harvest. So let's go in on that Knight of Cups. And we'll do a recap before we get into the shadow card. So why is that Knight of Cups here for my friends? Thank you. Yeah. Something's coming in, something big. Okay, we have the Four of Swords in reverse. Usually this is a card of like stopping something, waiting, resting, relaxing. Maybe it is a little linked to what we saw here in the very beginning about needing some rest, needing a break, needing time to recuperate. For a portion of you, yeah, like you might need some solace in this time, or just time to let emotions clear and unwind. Beautiful. But I'm still feeling big things coming down the pipeline. The Four of Swords to me is a card of inaction, not moving when it's in the upright. When I see it in reverse, this is action forthcoming, especially under a Knight movement types of cards. So someone or something is coming at you fast, and there could be various things. Like I said, this is leaving me very optimistic and excited. Like it's giving me an exciting type of energy here, Virgo, which is good. This could be love, this could be money, it could be so many different things, but there are multiple reasons to celebrate, or there will be multiple reasons to celebrate. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of Virgos have like an amazing week as we move into Aries season, because it's feeling good. The way all this energy works together, just blessings on blessings. Claim these, please. So let's go through and do a quick little recap. And I know we weren't speaking about one situation in particular, but sometimes it's just a beautiful energetic forecast like we got this week. But position number one, we have the Three of Cups with the Seven of Cups, mostly all water and earth. This to me feels like various options coming in for the Virgos, like different areas of life that you could be succeeding in. Even if you feel like you don't have options, even if you feel like you don't have a lot of paths, I've just felt urged to say multiple times that you have way more options than you think you do. And things could be moving in an extremely positive direction. Now, moving over, and yes, this could be thinking back on the good times, reminiscing, of course, especially with that link. But the Queen of Pentacles with the Seven of Pentacles in the upright, the blessings coming in, reaping that or getting that big harvest, something that you've worked hard for. Nothing wrong with these energies and the massive blessings in various areas. We're talking money, we're talking work, we're talking feeling good, emotionally and physically. We're talking romance. Like there's a lot of good things here for you. Moving forward, and yes, it could be karmic based, we have the Knight of Cups with the Four of Swords in reverse. It's just doubling down on the action of this energy moving towards you, okay? Whether you are linked with a water sign or not, this feels good. Please make sure you're taking care of yourself. You might need some time to move some emotions out and process. That's cool. But to me, this just feels like beautiful things coming in. And I wouldn't be surprised if Aries season is very kind to a lot of you, even if there are road bumps. So please take a screenshot. I'm going to get you one shadow card here. I mean, this reading has left me feeling very hopeful. I'll say that. So let's shuffle it up and see what's in the shadows for you, my friends. Talk to me, my gods. I always like when we get a positive reading. I really do. So let's see what's up with the Virgos, please. You know me, I'm an optimist, but whatever the cards come out as, I just give you the message straight, and this feels good. Let's see what's in the shadows. Just one card to put a cherry on top here. Hey, we got the Nine of Cups, so we have more of this beautiful water emotional energy. A card of wish fulfillment showing up in the shadows, and I do feel like for a lot of you, I need to mention this. Sometimes when we wish for something, when we really want something and we finally acquire it, we get that grass isn't always greener on the other side syndrome, so that's something to watch out for. Now, the Nine of Cups is usually extremely welcoming. I feel like I need to tell some of you, like, don't be too welcoming and opening to everybody in the world. Now, I'm not trying to say be a shut-in, don't talk to people, don't trust people, absolutely not. But don't let anybody take advantage, or don't let anybody take your kindness for weakness. I feel like I need to say that to some Virgos. But a shadow warning with this Nine of Cups, aside from that, it could be over celebratory. This could represent, once again, like we're seeing here, possible issues with drinking, overindulging, substance. So it's showing up here, like if there's someone in your life that has big issues in that realm, they might need some help. Okay, just watch out for any sort of overindulgence when this shows up. And yeah, Virgo, that's what I have for you this week, my friends. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details of the March subscriber surprise. If you got your name in for the February subscriber surprise, the winners will be announced in my community tab after this week's fire and air sign readings. But for March, I'll be giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Tarot of the Owls. This is a new deck and it is absolutely awesome. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, 2 simple things as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments, out of this week's reading, which card spoke to you the most. At the end of the month, the winners will be in the community tab once again. My friends, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.